Hey guys, how y'all doing? I hope everything is well. Everything is good with me. Yo, what's going on in Chicago? Mm. All those people got pow at a party in broad daylight. What kind of party is somebody throwing at 2 o'clock in the damn afternoon? All grown folks. And come to find out that they're migrants. That's why they can throw the parties at that time. They ain't got no jobs. They just sitting there probably as a trap house. You understand? It probably is a trap house because ain't no way in hell that no grown folks is throwing no party at 2 o'clock in no damn afternoon and everybody gets pow. Everybody. All these people got pow. They said they seen people walking in and out just doing the most. At 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a weekday. But what I heard, y'all, it was migrants from Venezuela. Migrants from Venezuela. And I don't know, but we're going to get into it because that's a mess. That was like a mass shooting, y'all. That's what you call a mass shooting. All those people got pow. Yes. Doing the most. They said 8 pow and 3 fatally at large gathering in Chicago lawn home. They said Chicago, 8 people was palled, 3 fatally, Monday afternoon inside a home on Chicago southwest side. Chicago police. CFD was called to the scene in the 3500 block of West 59th Street in the city's Chicago lawn neighborhood. Just about 2:10 p.m. Yo, that's the broad daylight. That's broad daylight. Like, they doing the most. Broad daylight. Acting up. For multiple people palled. When they said when police arrived, they found the man who was palled multiple times. He was taken to Advocate Christ Medical Center where he was pronounced deceased. A 26-year-old man was palled multiple times and deceased on the scene. Another man palled multiple times, also deceased on the scene. A 25-year-old man was palled in the leg and taken to Mount Sinai Hospital in good condition. A 27-year-old woman was palled in the head and taken to Mount Sinai in critical condition. A 31-year-old man was palled in the abdomen and took himself to UI Health Hospital where he was listed in good condition. A 21-year-old woman was shot in the groin, palled in the groin, and she took herself to the UI Health Hospital where she was listed in good condition. We ain't finished, y'all. A 24-year-old woman was palled multiple times and taken to the University of Chicago Medical Center in serious condition. All the victim ranges ages from 20 to 35 years old. It was not immediately clear what led up to the palling, but neighbors said a large house party was happening where the palling was fired. Now they said the neighbors were saying, like, this is normal, like, they doing this all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a normal damn thing. Like, nah. Did you hear the names of just freak? That's mass. That is mass. Putting other people, you come on the block, you making the block hot. Like, for real. Like, get out of here with that. They said they hear loud music and people coming out, like, smoking and drinking in their hands said Al Tower. It was like over 20 people. Investigators said this is not the first time police was called to that house. But now check this out. They said it was like 20 people there. Like somebody came there, dag on there, and piled up the whole scene. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we, okay, 20 people. I just read about 15. You know what I'm saying? Like 8, y'all. I read about 8, 9, 10, 11 people. 11 people. And it was like 20. So somebody came in and sprayed the whole house. Like, for real. That's crazy. And my condolences to the ones that lost their lives. You know what I'm saying? Because this is just ridiculous. I don't know what happened. What this was over. But this house seems like it was a trap house or something. Because there's no way that y'all giving no party in the broad daylight on no Monday. People at work. Nobody got no job. Y'all sitting there smoking and drinking, coming outside, making, like I said, making the block hot, being disrespectful to your neighbors and all that type of stuff there. You know, they said it was migrants, y'all, Venezuela. I'm just telling y'all. Investigators said this is not the first time that police have been called to that house. I started hearing shots, very loud shots, maybe a lot of them. I can't recall how many. Tower said the person that the police were talking to. Chopper 7 was over the scene about 3 p.m. There was a massive emergency response in the area, and the roads appeared to be blocked off. Chicago police officer was seen going inside the home on West 59th Street near St. Louis Avenue, and the investigation is fluid and developing. That's a hot mess, y'all. Come on. The investigator is continuing with witnesses and interviews are being done and conduct right now, said CPD Deputy Chief John Hearn. Community activist Pastor Devon Price commonly responded to the shooting scene. He said this one is even more tragic during the holiday season. It really is, because guess what? You know, everybody getting ready. You just left that Thanksgiving. We coming on Christmas, and no, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, a lot of people seem like they lose their life towards Christmas. I don't know why. While police have not determined a motive or if a suspect was injured in the power, neighbors said this violence is only another symptom of crime that plagued this southwest side community. It happens a lot, very frequent. So it's just like another day. Like, first of all, you should never, I mean, seriously, never be saying like, okay, this is like a normal day for a pow, and you know, that's crazy. I couldn't live like that, like, for real. I know Chicago, you know, they got their thing going on there, but that's, no one should have to say that. Like, it's a normal day. I can't live like that. There's no way I can live like that I have to go to the store. I ride my bike every day. You know what I'm saying? I have to be on my bike. But if there's power going on all damn day long, they're going to power me off my bike. Like, that's crazy. No one should be, you know, subjected to that. They need to call they Congress or whatever to try to clean up that area, because that's ridiculous to say this just another day. Like, no. This is just crazy. They said no one is in custody, and Area 1 detectives are investigating. I guess so. Like, you know, like, somebody was not playing with them. Like, for real. You know, I hate to hear that with so many people. That thing scared me yesterday. I was like, yo, what the hell happened here? Like, they was losing. I'm not saying what time it was. I was like, these people ain't got no jobs. Like, how you throwing a whole party at 2 o'clock in the afternoon? Like, that's crazy. And then somebody went up in there and just try to blast everybody up in the party. Like, that's craziness. That is crazy, y'all. And then come to find out, It's migrants. Venezuelan migrants. So y'all already know. Doing the most. Can feel like, you know, like they said they gave them, evidently they got an apartment. They said they've been there for a minute. And this is how y'all, this is what y'all doing? You see, that's why I said ungrateful. Ungrateful. You come here to the United States. You got an apartment. I don't know how you got it, but you got an apartment. But people on the block said you're making it hot. It's an everyday thing with y'all. It's an everyday thing. Now we got a mass powering, and the whole block got to be subjected to this here. You know, I feel sorry, like I said, for the people that lost their lives and whatever. You know, like, I don't know what they had going on there, but they said it was a normal thing. So they said that house was hot. That house was hot. Yes. You could tell, like, 2 o'clock. We don't get parties at that time. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just don't do 2 o'clock in the afternoon unless it was for a kid. You know what I'm saying? Y'all grown folks. Y'all. All right, y'all. Wait for the small video, because this is just a mess. A whole dirty mess, y'all. But anyway, I'm going to go hit that like button and subscribe, y'all. All right, y'all. Peace.
Other big story tonight, a deadly mass shooting on Chicago's southwest side.
8 people were shot in broad daylight at a home near 59th and St. Louis. Nate Rogers reports 3 of the victims are dead. Nate.
Yeah, absolutely, Scott and Don. Good evening to the both of you. Still a lot of unanswered questions by Chicago police in this case. We don't know the motive. We also don't know any information about the gunmen involved and how they were able to get away from the scene. We know 8 people were shot. Neighbors telling us migrants from Venezuela lived inside of the home.
Have been calls of service at this residence before, yes.
But the most chaotic call for service happened today, with loved ones seen visibly distraught, crying and screaming.
Mass shooting, 3511 West 59th, makes for a total of 8 people shot, 2 DOAs. We do have 2 walk-ins from what we heard from the 12th district who walked into UIC. We only have 1 information on one of the victims, and we have 0 information on the offenders.
Chicago police say 8 people were shot inside this home, 4 men and 4 women. Neighbors say a party was taking place prior to. There was loud music and at least 20 attendees inside.
They party every night, but today it seems like it was more people over there.
In back of the home, fencing and trash bins were all tagged with what appeared to be gang-related graffiti. The garage door was open and off track.
The motives are very early in the investigation. The detectives from Area 1, the investigation is continuing. Witnesses, the interviews are being done and conducted right now.
The shooting happened at 59th and St. Louis around 2 p.m. 3 men were killed. Crime tape blocked the scene as detectives went to work. Keep in mind, students from 3 nearby schools were getting out same time. Neighbors we spoke with nearly numb to the violence.
It's an everyday thing. It's been happening for a long time. Ever since I was a kid, I remember just people being killed. So it's just another thing in Chicago, and it seems like nobody's doing anything about it.
Detectives combed the scene for hours looking for surveillance video and learning what neighbors may have witnessed. After getting at this hour, Chicago police not releasing any information about the gunman. In this case, we do know that 5 of those victims are continuing to recover. The victims' ages range from 20 to 35 years old. This is the latest here.